this one actually matches the story that I chose. And so then we talk about all of the differences of people, and that would become the message for that particular half-hour time that I'd spend with them. And then this one, with the pirates, each one must do their own part. That was another lesson. And so they were simple. It would be one very small item, but it's a very big item in their lives about finding a part. And then we'd spend the rest of the time talking about how they could apply it to their world. So, when do you have to work together? And how are you different than the other people around you? And that would be the whole text of the thing. But the message with the puppet, I would absolutely lose them. I mean, they are just in a different world. Their imagination, and you and I don't have that anymore. We've lost it. But if you were to go to some kindergartners right now and do this same thing, they would. They have a little more sophistication than the 70s and the 80s kids, but they would get right into it. Our daughter has a toy store in Little Falls, and she sells puppets and marionettes, and they're still big sellers. Kids still have that need to play with them, and adults, and I learned it very firsthand from a doctor, Don Dinkmeyer, who came to Duluth the year that I was studying up there to become a counselor, and it was under a federal grant program, and so we had him come to our classroom for just 20 of us, and he flew in from Chicago and spent almost 2 days with us before going back, and so we got to work with him, and this is the American Guidance box. He is the author of all this stuff. But some of the stuff that was developed in here came from our fellowship program. There were 20 of us that worked with him and gave him ideas of things that they might want to include in that. And then he had the idea of the Deuce of the Dolphin, which is developing understanding of self and others, D-U-S-O. And so that's how Deuce the Puppet got its original name.